Welcome to What's Good Wednesdays, where we like to talk about what's going good in the world to help balance out all the negative that we keep on hearing. And today with me, I have from Signal, the Card Services Manager, Larry Esters. Welcome, Larry.
Hey, Felipe, thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
So I brought Larry on today because, Larry is somebody who has a wealth of experience that he had prior to coming to Signal. He used to be in the banking world for many years. Then he went into the credit union world. And then we wooed him over from that credit union over to Signal, and he's been with us for about 3 years. In that time, he has headed up the Largo branch and then got promoted to be the card services manager, where he has been working tirelessly on enhancing technology and services for our members and for us as employees. With Wallet Pay, making sure that we have it for all our cards, not just credit cards and things of that sort. But I brought Larry on today because I wanted him to share a little bit about what's going good for him this week. So, Larry, what can you tell us about what's going good for you this week?
Well, thank you, Felipe, for that amazing introduction. Yes, there's a lot of things going on. A couple of things this week that's going good. Right now, as we speak, I have contractors at our house, at my home, that are doing renovations. One of the reasons why I'm in the Kensington building today is super loud. But it's exciting though. We're getting a gym built, a fifth bedroom.
Nice.
This is all in the basement. Fifth bedroom, a gym, my man cave, which I'm the most excited about, and most of you husbands out there could probably relate. And a patio. So we're getting these things built, improving the quality of our home, which obviously is going to improve the quality of our life. So super excited about that. Also, I had shared with you before that I decided to go back to school. Been doing that for a few years now, but I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel that's going to be over soon as well. So a lot of good things happening.
That's awesome. And I love that you're doing things for your ongoing education as well as your health and fitness with that room in the house that you're building. Obviously, it's got to be an exciting time for you and the kids. But you got a lot going on. You got renovation, you got work, you got school, you got young kids, you got adult kids, you got your spouse working full time.
Yes.
How's all that going?
It can be stressful at times. It's a lot of things, and through this pandemic, it's like, how do we balance these things? I mean, I have one child at home doing remote education. The other one was at home. He's in private school. He's actually back at school. So we're always thinking about his safety and well-being. But my wife, she's an amazing woman. We have a great relationship, a great marriage, and we're able to kind of just really pitch in together and really just see what the other person's needs are. And I think that's just a key in marriage, is just not looking out for yourself and looking out for number one, but looking out for that number one in your life, your spouse, and being selfless and not selfish. So she's super selfless, and she's always trying to find ways of helping me balance the career, the school, the kids, and I'm finding ways of helping her balance those things as well. So that teamwork and that partnership, it really, really helps to get us through this.
That's awesome. Shout out to all the spouses and wives and family members that help us out during these times, because you're right. My wife has been a godsend to me during these times, and she puts up with a lot when it comes to me. So, and Larry, obviously now is a great time for people to refinance or do renovations like you. Obviously, there's some great rates out there, obviously. So kudos to you for being smart financially as well and doing that. So lastly, I'd like to ask two quick questions, rapid fire questions. First question, what two things do you like most about working at Signal?
There's a lot of things, to be honest. But two of the things that always jump out of the top of my mind: one, the people, just period, the people, the family that we have here. It's I feel like, someone like a Peter Gray is, my brother. I feel like, I got Uncle Felipe there, and and Grandpa Francois. Joking.
Oh, he's like Grandpa.
I'm sorry, cousin Francois.
He was born in 1980. Don't forget.
Right. So we're about the same age. So, but no, it's such a light atmosphere. in terms of, we can be light and we can be joking, and it's not serious all the time, but at the same time, we are serious about our work. And I think when you have that balance at work, it allows you. I'm dedicated to this organization. I don't want to go anywhere else at this point in my career, because I know that I have these relationships and these bonds that are so tight. So that's probably number one. And number two, the opportunities. I worked for, like you said before, several other financial institutions, and was getting promoted up the ladder very quickly to be management material, but never able to explore the other passions that I have with technology and other departments and the cards and how to make things easier. So here, I have that opportunity, and because of that opportunity, I'm going to try as hard as I possibly can to fulfill my obligation. So just those kind of things, the opportunity and the family that we have here at Signal. Those are the things that keep me getting up and coming to work each and every day.
Well, I think that's great that you have that mentality, and I appreciate it. I know your passion for technology and for enhancing things has benefited us tremendously over the years. Second question: who inspires you, or who do you admire the most in life?
I would have to say that my grandmama, and I affectionately call her my grandmama. She is an amazing person. I told you a little bit about her earlier, but for the benefit of those that may be watching, she grew up with not a lot, from the Bronx, rough neighborhood, didn't have the opportunities with education. This is probably like in the 40s and 50s. And yet she raised 6 successful children. They're all strong. She herself went into the corrections business, as prisons. And, she started off as like a corrections officer, became sergeant, captain, so forth and so on. And when she retired as a warden of a prison in New York State. And her ascension was quick, and everybody just respected her. I've never met anyone or came across anyone who met my grandmother and worked with her and didn't have the utmost respect for her, because she had the integrity. Her faith, is so strong, and it always comes out. So just someone like that, she's one of the reasons why I said, you know what, it's time for me to go back to school. I want to work harder in my career. I want to do this and that better, because I saw the example that she laid out. And she not only laid that for me, but my mom picked up the mantle on those kind of things. And it's going from generation to generation. And I really think that it started with my grandmother. It may have started before her, but from my perspective, I've seen it start from my grandmother and trickle down.
Well, what an impressive and inspirational woman she is. I mean, to have done all that, and again, to be warden of a prison alone, that you have to be tough to be able to do that. But
tough as nails.
That balance and to be that great role model for you all, that's amazing. Well, Larry, obviously it has rubbed off on you, because you have been a great role model for a lot of people here in the credit union. You have been great for us and the members. So thank you for all you do, and thank you for being with me today. I hope everyone out there is having a great day, and I hope you're doing your part to help out your family members, be that role model for others, and do what you can to help out those near you. So have a great day, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Felipe.
Thanks, Larry.